Alright, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nyca. And with this week's episode of Black and Crew, Season 5, Episode 6, Phor review. I had planned on, y'all, I'm fully dressed, and I was fitting to get on camera and do the review, and I watched the show, and it broke me. I almost wish I hadn't watched this episode because it really did touch home in a lot of ways. But I'm gonna go on and get this to you the best way I know how, and we'll move forward with what's gonna happen next. On this episode, like I said, it was very, very heavy, guys. We're gonna tackle the smaller stuff first, and then we'll move to the meat and potatoes of the whole episode, which is what was going on with Phor. Now, Van say he don't want to marry Jen. He want to marry Jen, just not like that. And that's understandable. However, you cannot continue to do dirt and she just give passes. So, baby, that's not how any of this shit's supposed to work in a relationship. We see they decide to have a party. Are we surprised they had a party? At the party, Jen does come, and we didn't see Evanita, which is good. She don't need to be there. She don't fit in with this group. Plus, if she could have fit in, she can't fit in now because she didn't just cross the line. We don't want no parts of Evanita. I hope that they ease her on. Let her go somewhere else, child. Anyway, Ryan talked to Van about what happened, and he gave him some gems. You gotta know at some point your moves may be too much for your partner. He should know. Baby, Ryan should definitely know. Now, Van, I understand why Jen didn't really want to talk to or be hugged by. She turned off because of all the lying and embarrassing that he has done to her over the years. She said she knew he wasn't ready to marry her. She ran down everything that he does that hurts them as a couple, and she didn't give a damn about him busting out in his tears. It didn't mean nothing to her. She set it in stone how she felt about him. Now, I don't know what if they together still or not, because on this episode, it did not appear as if she was willing to run back into his arms, but I do think that at this point, he kind of see that he has crossed the line with her of no return if he don't do right, right? So we see Junior and his girlfriend show up. They back. And Lily Pad is in her feelings. Girl, you act like you and Junior were a Van and Jen. Y'all weren't even together there for that long. For you to be bothered seeing him with his girlfriend. You reaching, Lily Pad. What you is doing, you're getting drunk again and you're about to start some shit. Now, Lily did talk to his girl. She apologized for what happened in Jamaica and they agreed to squash it. Junior and his girl is over there dancing, enjoying each other in the party. Lily Pad can't handle it. This heifer go out to what looked like was a garage and starts crying. Then, Junior later come to check on her. She's sympathetic to Lily because she knows how it feels to lose the dude you want, and see him with someone else happy. Lily's head full of shit, y'all. She drinking and in her damn feelings and full of shit. Girl, Junior over Lily now. That's life. Then now the girl out there trying to console her. And Lily tells the girl that when they first started dating, Junior was still texting her and saying that he loved her. And of course that's going to put that girl in her feelings because she didn't know that. Why would you tell her that if y'all squash beef and y'all supposed to be cool with each other? And then another question that hit my head. When he was hitting you up, was that months into their relationship or was that at the beginning? Because that matters. See? That matters. In the beginning, he don't owe her nothing. He's seeing what's going to be. Months later, they have established something together. So if he was hitting you up then, I get you telling it. But, girl, no, I don't. Shit, shut up. Child Junior comes out there and his girl flips out on him saying that he a liar and he never said that he still had feelings for Lily. Then she go back inside, she upset, talking trash. Meanwhile, Junior out there with Lily still in disbelief that she done lied on him. He said he told her that he had love for her. He wasn't in love with her, and there is a difference in that. He told Lily, show his girl the text. Lily Pad always lying when she drunk and she hating right now. The girlfriend ended up telling Junior he needed to possibly leave. Girl, well, why you ain't going with him? Because this his crew. That's foolishness. That's foolishness. This girl caused her own demise of her relationship, and now she want to sit here and cause problems between these people in their relationship. A man saying he still got love for you does not mean that he still wants you, and it damn sure don't equate that he's in love with you. He just got love for you, and for you to take it that far and cause friction in them people's relationship only speaks to how miserable of a motherfucker you really is, girl. I can't stand you. I can't stand you. I had just gave your ass some props and said that you didn't, you wasn't around here fighting, and they didn't fight this thing. In this scene. But the point is, you deliberately started mess because you in your feels. Get out your feelings, girl. Then Don and his dad, they meet up. And I'm going to briefly flow through this. He just basically said that his dad been in depression in lieu of all the recent deaths in their family. And he wants his dad to be around and be more happy. And his dad got it. Depression seems to run rampant in this family. I hope everybody be okay and they seek the help that they need, because life ain't really, you not really living life if you caught up in all of those emotions that bring about depression. So going forward, I hope that they are able to get themselves together. Now, let's talk Phor. When the party ended, child, they noticed Phor been kind of standoffish and something up with him. Baby, Phor was in that bathroom crying and Charmaine was trying to get him to come out. She sees he's been severely depressed and has had thought. Well, he say he has been severely depressed and had thoughts of suicide. Phor opens up the door and he hugs Charmaine. Child, they ended up on the floor. Ryan there too. He opened up about how he has moments that he feels he would be better off not here than. And that just, oh my God, y'all, that just broke my damn heart to hear that, because I know that feeling. And I'm so glad it was a woman on these YT streets by the name of Eyes Married 9 that caught me when I was in my depression and feeling the same way this man felt in 2015. I get it, because whether y'all know it or not, like I said, I have these moments, y'all. You never know what a person going through. You never know. In 2015, I lost so much shit. Personal shit to me. And I just felt like I was letting everybody down. I felt like I wasn't worth anything, and that maybe this world would be a nicer place or a better place minus my ass. But that woman felt my pain, got on her phone and stayed on her phone with me and got me through it. Her and my sister, my love thing, my ride or die from the D, Simone. Them two ladies was instrumental in making sure that I got mentally okay again so that I could still be here today for my family and for my love things here on the YT. Y'all, 2015 was the worst year of my life. The only year that could even come close to that was in 1987 when my mother passed away. And this episode had me just all over the place. Let me get back on track, okay? Ryan asked Charmaine to leave, and, she left to allow him and Phor to have a moment. They did have a moment together while Charmaine went to get Van, who was asleep. She woke him up and told him Phor is having thoughts of suicide and he's depressed. That jolted Van ass up. See, that's what I love about this group of people, because even though they fuss and fight and be about to kill each other, you can see, and if you ain't never seen in neither of the 4 seasons before this season that these people love each other, they really do. Because he got up. Charmaine said Ryan was talking to him now, but she wanted him to get up so they could try to get a grip on what's going on with their brother. Now back in the room, Ryan is embracing Phor, letting him know he cares. Phor is not alone. It was very, very emotional. I'm sure y'all can hear it in my voice because it's still fucking with me just to talk about it, but we're going to push through. I appreciated that brotherhood in that moment because when people don't know that don't go through this, they don't know how. When somebody, especially somebody you least expect, gets it and is there for you. Who knew that Demetria would know exactly what I was feeling? Who knew Simone would know exactly what I was feeling? And send a lifeline out. Extended the olive branch. Didn't turn their back on me. Didn't make a mockery of my failing situation in that moment. I'm forever indebted to those two women, and I'll ride to the end of the earth for them. Because when I was on the edge of the cliff, they didn't do what some people on YouTube did, which was try to push me over. They helped me get my bearings back and helped me find my voice and my strength to continue on. I'm forever indebted because nobody knew. Those the only two women that knew what I was going through. Back to the review. Van came in the room and Charmaine stayed outside and let them have their moment. Phor told Van that he had planned that day to drown himself in the pool. That just really, that one took me out too. No one knew anything. Charmaine said she had been feeling something because he's been so quiet. But then what really jolted her to be concerned was that he posted on his Instagram about a new song called Help that he had coming out. And in the post, he had a noose around his neck. And she said that felt very weird, even though that may have just been, him doing that for the song. She felt something was out of order. And she should have felt that way because that's not normal. Van told him that they loved him and don't want him to leave this earth. They said that he needed help, and Phor seemed to just want to go to sleep. They didn't want him to go to sleep at first, but Van said, okay, well, if you want to go to sleep, you can, and I'm going to sleep right here at the foot, but then tomorrow we're going to work on trying to get you what you need. The next morning, they wake up, Phor and disappeared. They all worried. Ryan went to look for him and didn't want no cameras following him, and I could respect it because not all situations do a camera need to see. This is real life happening. And a lot of times you can tell this show is scripted, but I'm going to tell y'all something. This episode was real. It was real because I seen what Phor posted after the fact. And I'm going to address that at the end. But let me try to get past. Let me get here. Now, Van and Charmaine blowing over Phor's phone. He not answering. So they called Don, who's still back in Chicago, who tells them that Phor was diagnosed as a kid with depression. And the fact that he opened up about it was a good sign. And sometimes when he's going through this, he just needs some time to himself. But he said he gonna try to get hold of him on the phone, right? Child, everybody, including the producers, was worried about Phor. Everybody's scared. Van texting saying, look, you ain't got to say nothing. Just text back that you okay. And he eventually did. And he was willing to meet up with Van, but no cameras. And the producers, oh my God, these producers really, I shift my wig to you bitches, okay? Because y'all understood and agreed. So Van goes and meets up with Phor. Later on, he calls Phor and say that Phor is okay, but he don't want to be on camera. He said that they not going back to Chicago with the crew. They going to Atlanta so Phor can be around his mama and kind of get himself together. Y'all, this is when I had mad respect for the production crew because they respected that. They even offered any type of a services from cars or anything. Just call them. They only a phone call away, and they wasn't trying to put this boy and exploit him down to the cameras on this show. Charmaine told Bella and them that Phor does have an issue with depression and he won't be traveling back to Chicago with them, but he gonna be okay. He just needs to go home and, recharge for a while. She basically was telling them without going too deep into this man's business. Ryan said it was tough having a friend who's going through something that you can't really understand it, but you want to help and you just don't know how. At the end, it does say that Phor has taken a hiatus from the show. Child, that was it. Now, what really touched my heart and just made me break was Phor posted on Instagram that he felt like, he was apologizing to anybody that he may have let down. And I want to say, as one of the first reviewers of this show when it started, I know that some of the cast members still watch my stuff. And, I want to say to him, you ain't let nobody down. We don't care if you'll never come back to this show. If it's too much, fine. But you ain't let nobody down. You hold your head up high because you opened the door for conversations about this. People think that you guys that are on TV don't have no problems. But y'all humans. Y'all breathe every day just like we do. So you are not letting us down. We stand in the gap for you. We support you. And I got mad love for Phor. You know what I'm saying? I got mad love for a lot of them on here. Even though I run them down sometimes when they fucking up. It's nothing but mad love for this entire crew. And Wednesday was heavy as hell. It made me have to look back into things that I went through. And I got it. I totally got how that man felt. I'm telling y'all, you're going to meet a lot of people in your life. You're going to meet a lot of people. Some of them going to be mere branches, meaning that the minute you step out on them hoes, they break. A tree can have 1,000 branches, but it only needs a few good roots to keep that tree alive. People, get you some roots in your life. They out there. Get you some roots. So when situations like this, or even worse, happen, you won't be Humpty Dumpty and fall off the wall and get cracked up, because you will have the support. You will have those roots that are going to hold you together. I have nothing but mad love for Simone Moore and Miss Eyes Mary now, because them ladies are the reason why I'm here. And I'm a little too emotional, so I'm going to end. I'll see y'all on the next one.